All right, welcome back. Our final game here of the evening, the Dixie Youth Majors World Series. Our game coming up between Virginia, the team from Virginia, they're the visiting team in the light blue from Buckingham, Virginia, and Ashdown, Arkansas, their opponent, and the dark uniforms, the yellow letters and numerals as well. Virginia leading off will be Braden Schaefer, the second baseman, number 5. Hitting second is the shortstop, number 20, George Hurt. Batting third at first base, number 10, Eli Bryant. Hitting fourth and pitching, number 32, Justin Gunner. Batting fifth, the catcher, number 2, Jake Carter. Hitting sixth in left field, number 38, Camden Allen, as that's fouled off first base side. Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 4, Holden Tyson. Hitting eighth in center field, number 23, Dylan Kimberlin. Batting ninth in right field, number 7, Hanson Mitchell. Hitting 10th is number 14, Daniel Farish. Number 97, Desmond Vaughn, bats 11th, and Cam Newton, number 34, hits 12th. Ben Gormas is the coach of the Virginia team. Pitching for Arkansas is Caleb Blankenship, number 21, a right-hander. Their defensive alignment is Case Davis at first base. Hunter Carell at second, Grayson Porter at short. Derek Hilton is at third base, Marty Lansdale catching, and Dylan Rose in center field. Hunter Fowler in right field. Spencer Patterson is the left fielder. And again, Blankenship on the mound. So Schaefer leading it off, 1-2 the count as we start under the lights here, about 8:15 Central. And that is hit. Oh, nice play by the pitcher, Blankenship, going to his right. Throws the first, close play, and it gets Schaefer as he dives off the mound for the first out here in the top of the first. Final from the AAA World Series coming over. As the game just completed, it was South Carolina 6, Louisiana nothing. Still waiting the result of the game on the Ozone Field as Texas has beat North Carolina 5-1. Chuck Sebastian, Georgia, Mississippi had that game 5-5 in the 6th. And one more game going on in our second list of games, as it was over on field SB2, Virginia and Arkansas playing. Earlier today, it was Georgia 3, Louisiana nothing. Here in the Majors World Series, North Carolina 15, Oxford nothing in 4 innings. Mississippi 3, Texas 2, and Alabama 10, Tennessee 4. As that ball hit, we'll get into right field for George Hurt, and he will head into second base with 1 out. Actually, he's out. Who caught? So ball hit the center. My apologies. So the second out of the inning. Trying to catch up here. If you want to send a shout out for this game, 904-525-1324, 904-525-1324. If you're watching on your computer, on your phone, you can see the left-hand corner of the screen. So, 2 outs, yeah. 2 outs, here's Eli Bryant. Takes that for a strike. Our umpires for this game are Lonnie Penwell behind the plate, Randy Faturos at first, Henry Hill at second, Paul Taylor is at third. Grounder to second, throw to first will not be in time. So an infield hit. So an infield hit for Bryant. He's at first with 2 outs. Here's Justin Gunner. If you'd like to send the shout out, again, 904-525-1324, this game only. Here's Justin Gunner. And he takes a strike 0-1. Winner of this game will play the winner of the game coming up between Florida and South Carolina. That will start soon on field. Actually, that is just underway on field 5. That's the game between Bushnell, South Sumter, Bushnell, and North Charleston, Westcott, Pepperhill, South Carolina. That would be tomorrow at 5:45 on field 5. The losers will be an elimination game tomorrow at 3:30. 1-1 the count to Gunter. Hit deep into center, going back. It goes off the fence as it gets over the head of the center fielder. Virginia going to take the lead. As going back, it went over the head of Dylan Rose, and coming all the way around to score is Gunter. That'll be Bryant. That'll be an RBI for Gunter, and Virginia with a 2-out rally takes a 1-0 lead here in the top of the first. That ball deep to center field, just over the head of Rose. And Virginia with 2 outs gets on the board first here in the top of the first. Go Arkansas from the city of Ashdown. We appreciate the shout out there. This team from Ashdown, Arkansas, the Arkansas State champs in Dixie Youth Baseball Majors. Runner at second, 2 outs in the inning, and the score is 1-0 now. Jake Carter, the catcher, 0-2, it says on his uniform, at the plate. As popped up and going into left field, unable to come up with it as it'll drop. Throw comes to the plate, and it will get away. Everybody's safe. Carter heads to third, and Virginia with a 2-0 lead. Ball blooped into left field. Good attempt there by the Arkansas shortstop, Grayson Porter, but it gets into left, and Carter will come all the way around to third as the throw to the plate got away. Gunter scores to make it 2-0. Throw may have beaten him there, but didn't really matter as it got away, and that moves the runner to third with 2 outs. So Virginia with a 2-run lead here in the top of the first. Camden Allen, the left fielder, now will hit. 2 out the way. Camden Allen now a left-handed hitter up with 2 outs. First 2 hitters of the inning were out, then a single, a double, and another single. Arrows have moved everybody over. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and that'll end the inning. 2 runs in the inning for Virginia on 3 hits. No errors, and a runner left on base. We go to the bottom of the first. It's Virginia 2 and Arkansas 0. Here's the lineup for Arkansas. Logan Mounts, the head coach of Arkansas, leading off the center fielder, number 52, Dylan Rose. Batting second base, number 26, Hunter Correll. Batting third and playing shortstop, number 5, Grayson Porter. Hitting fourth and playing first base, or pitching, pardon me, is number 21, Caleb Blankenship. Hitting fifth and right field, number 3, Hunter Fowler. Batting sixth at third base, number 32, Derek Hilton. Hitting seventh and catching, number 33, Marty Lansdell. Batting eighth in left field, number 10, Spencer Patterson. Hitting ninth at first base, number 25, Case Davis. Batting 10th, number 6, Jamison Bryan. Hitting 11th, number 27, Hunter Mize. And batting 12th is number 59, Adrian Salazar. Defense for Virginia, Eli Bryant at first base. Braden Schaefer is at second. Holden Tyson at third. George Hurd at short. In the outfield, Camden Allen in left field. Dylan Kimberlin is in center. Harrison Mitchell, the right fielder. And behind the plate catching Jake Carter. And on the mound is Justin Gunter. Don't forget to like JockJive on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. We are trying to reach 10,000 Facebook likes and 1,000 Twitter followers this summer. Need your help to get there. And when you like us on Facebook, we keep you updated on scores, schedules, game status, and so much more. So go to JockJive.com and follow the shortcut to all the social media, or simply put JockJive Sports in the search engine of Facebook or at JockJive on Twitter. Plus subscribe to our YouTube channel. Ball heading to left field, and it'll be so Dylan Rose leads off with a double. Hunter Carell now up with a runner at second, nobody out. Count is 2-1 as he butts it foul down the first baseline. Final from AAA youth, it's 10-2 Arkansas over Virginia. Louisiana will play Virginia tomorrow in the elimination game. Arkansas and South Carolina tomorrow night. North Carolina and Florida at 8 o'clock in the winners bracket games. So one more game left on each. Well, that may not be true. Georgia, Mississippi still playing? They're still playing? 6-6. Look at that. They buy it? Oh, I'll tell you about that later. That's foul back. My apologies. We still have one Ozone game going on. 6-6 Georgia and Mississippi in the sixth on the second game. There's still one game to go over there. As later on field 2, scheduled to start, and not going to start at 8. It's Alabama and Florida on that field. Louisiana and Virginia coming up on field 3. So first and third, nobody out. So now to second goes the runner after Carell walks. Rose goes to third. So now for Arkansas with something going. Second and third, nobody out. One the count. Low and outside, 2-1 now. So Arkansas with 2 on, nobody out here in the bottom of the first. One is 2-1. Chopped to short. Throw coming home is not nearly in time. Ball gets away as the shortstop that time, George Hurt, decided to come home. Run scores for Arkansas. First and third, nobody out. So Porter will reach and get an RBI as Rose scores to make it 2-1. There's Caleb Blankenship, the pitcher. First and third, nobody. Actually, it gets away to the backstop. There's nobody out still, and it'll be 2-2 as the Law pitch scores the tying run. Correll scores to make it 2-2, and the second goes Porter. The run scores to tie it. Virginia got 2 in the top, then the Arkansas has already tied it. It's 2-2. It's now a meeting on the mound as the game is tied at 2. No, the score is 2-2. Yeah. Go Virginia, go be number 5 from the Baldwins in Cumberland, Virginia. As that ball stuck right there at home plate, and finally finding it is the catcher, Jake Carter. Blankenship now is up. He has a 2-2 count. Runner is at second. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the first, tied at 2. Hit to third, and the throw will go back to second, and it gets away. Ball will get into right field. Rounding third is Porter. Now he'll stop. Now that ball gets away to the backstop. Now a play at the plate, and he's out. Oh, goodness. The ball bounced everywhere on that play, and it's actually the first baseman who came all the way over, Eli Bryant, to make the tag. Backing up like you should be. That ball was hit at third. Holden Tyson, the third baseman. The second baseman was late. Braden Schaefer is... Tyson was trying to run Porter back to second. Then he threw that away. Actually, so Blankenship ends up all the way at third. Throw home got away, but it was the first baseman, Bryant, who ends up tagging out Porter at home. So the first out of the inning there. Runner's still at third, one out, but they do get the first down, probably in a wild fashion there as the ball was bouncing all over the diamond. Hunter Fowler now will hit. So now there's one out. There's one out. What's up? There's 2 outs now. Okay, so he's out. That's 2 outs. So 2 outs, runner at third. Porter would have been the third run of the inning. He was thrown out trying to score, but the first 2 hitters reached and scored. There are now 2 outs. Blankenship is at third. Here's Derek Hilton, the third baseman. And that's foul back. Well, that's a foul ball, yep. As Blankenship started up the line from third. Grounded in the hole to short, and it gets under the glove of the shortstop into left field. Heading to second is Hilton. He's going to go to third as the ball gets all the way to the fence, and he's safe. That'll be a hit. Ball gets all the way to the fence. 3-2, Arkansas takes the lead. Hilton gets all the way to third. Blankenship is the third run of the inning. Marty Lansdale, the catcher, now bats. Chocoloco Park here in Oxford, Alabama is the site of this Dixie Youth Baseball AAA Majors and Ozone World Series. As that is fouled back again by Lansdale. Should stop reading these. 3-2 now. Hit right back to the pitcher. Good play there, and the inning will end as Gunter on to first in the inning. 3 runs for Arkansas in the bottom of the first. They take the lead 3-2. 1, 2, 3 hits. An error as well. The runner left on base. We go to the second inning, 3-2 the score, Arkansas over Virginia. And we'll take a break, come back, and here's a word from JockJive.com. That's where you're watching tonight's game here live from Oxford, Alabama.
She's frustrated. She's having trouble with her defensive player. Look at this sweet pass behind the back. Her 2 on the assist.
And that one is hit on a rope to center field. Watch that one. And it is, oh, what a great diving catch by the center field.
And in that game, it was basically a running back by committee. I mean, you had a lot of guys carrying the football. Is that the protocol for the upcoming season for the backfield of Jackson State?
It's a really nice pitch to get the ground ball double play. Second one.
6-5 is your final. East Georgia advances to the championship game.
Top of the second, and reminder that Virginia trailing it now 3-2. Go Arkansas. Timon and the Panther crew are counting on you. Thank you for your shout out. Virginia with 2 in the top of the first, and Arkansas got 3 in the bottom of the first. Holden Tyson will lead off. The top of the second for Virginia. As that is hit to short, bobbled, and, well, still bobbled, and Millionaire throw to first. Grayson Porter can't come up with it. Error with Holden Tyson up to lead off the top of the second. So, runner on for Virginia in the top of the second. Here's Dylan Kimberlin, the center fielder. Bunts third base side. Pitcher makes the throw. Close play at first. They got him. As Caleb Blankenship makes the throw to first. Kimberlin a 1-3 sacrifice. And Tyson to second with 1 out. The runner does move over. They do get the out at first. First out of the inning. See, Mississippi must have won against Georgia. That game was still going on, 6-6 in the 6th. Here's Harrison Mitchell, and he plays 6 innings in Dixie Youth Baseball. 1 through 12 is the lineup, and then when everyone hits, you go 1 through 9 the rest of the game. Swing and a miss there by Mitchell, and he's now behind 0-2. That miss is now 1-2. And there's strike 3. 2 outs as Mitchell strikes out. So with 2 outs, Daniel Farish for the 1-1 count. It's that foul, third base side of the play, 1-2. One, 2 the count. Runner still at second now with 2 outs. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. So Blankenship gets back-to-back strikeouts to end the inning. He's got 3 in the game. Leadoff error, and the runner went to second base. He's left stranded there. As we head now to the bottom of the second, Arkansas 3, Virginia 2. Back in a moment here on JockJive.
Frustrated. She's having trouble with her defensive player. Look at this sweet pass behind the back. Her 2 on the assist.
And that one is hit on a rope to center field. Watch that one. And it is, oh, what a great diving catch by the center field.
And in that game, it was basically a running back by committee. I mean, you had a lot of guys carrying the football. Is that the protocol for the upcoming season for the backfield of Jackson State?
It's a really nice pitch to get the ground ball double play. Second one.
6-5 is your final. East Georgia advances to the championship game.
Bottom of the second, Arkansas 3-2. Spencer Patterson will lead it off. As first pitch a ball, and that pitch to Patterson, swing and a miss, 1-1. Virginia with 2 in the top of the first, Arkansas with 3 in the bottom. That's where we stand. Again, our umpiring crew, Lonnie Pinwell behind home plate. Randy Faturos is at first. Henry Hill at second. Paul Taylor at third. Pop foul into the net behind home plate. And it's 1-2. Now we're at 8:50 p.m. And the final... Another AAA game we were talking about. Georgia 7, Mississippi. Sorry, that wasn't AAA. It was Ozone. Georgia 7, Mississippi 6. One and two the count. Two and two the count. Blankenship, or pardon me, Patterson up now, just starting the bottom of the second. See the lights on now here in Oxford. That's strike 3. So strikeout there for Justin Gunner. Picks up his second of the game. One out here in the bottom of the second. Yeah, if you'd like to send a shout-out for this game, 904-525-1324, 904-525-1324 for this game only, as that's hit into center field. And will be a base hit for Case Davis with one out. Arkansas with their fourth hit of the game. So with one out, here's Jamison Bryan. Swings and misses at the first pitch. It's 0-1. You want your very own DVD video game broadcast during this year's Dixie Youth Baseball Majors World Series? Simply email info@jockjive.com. We'll get the process started. DVDs are $10 per game plus shipping and handling. That's info@jockjive.com. Winner here will play the winner of the game between Florida and South Carolina. Just underway. And Florida with a 2-0 lead in the second. That's the game between Bushnell, South Sumter, Florida, and North Charleston, Westcott, Pepper Hill, South Carolina. 1-2 the count with one out. As that gets to the backstop, bounces high in the air and down to second. Well, that throw actually wasn't that far off, but Jake Carter able to come up with it after it bounced high off the backstop and up in the air. So to second goes Case Davis with 1 out. And a swing and a miss for strike 3. Bryan swings through that, and for Gunter, his 3rd strikeout, 2nd of this inning, 2 outs. Don't forget to like JockJive on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. We are trying to reach 10,000 Facebook likes and 1,000 Twitter followers this summer. Need your help to get there. And when you like us on Facebook, we keep you updated on scores, schedules, game status, and so much more. So go to JockJive.com and follow the shortcut to all the social media, or simply put JockJive Sports in the search engine of Facebook or at JockJive on Twitter. Plus, subscribe to our YouTube channel. 2 outs now. Yes, in fact, the video feed is frozen. My apologies. We'll check that out here at the end of this inning. Hunter Mize will bat. That's very strange. Runners at second with 2 outs. We'll go with the radio broadcast right now. Arkansas up 3-2. And that is strike 3. So Mize will strike out to end the inning. 3 strikeouts for Gunter, and we'll pause as no runs, 1 hit, 1 left on for Arkansas. And we go to the 3rd. It's 3-2, Arkansas leading Virginia. We will pause here and start this and let you know it is the top of the 3rd. Back in a moment. All right, apparently looks like we're still frozen. Yep, we are still. All right, let's try something else here. We'll hold off a second here. All right, we go to the top of the 3rd, and while I'm dealing with this, we'll just keep it here as you see the audio. See the audio. Hear the audio. You can see the video. Desmond Vaughn up for Virginia. 3-2 here in the top of the 3rd. Virginia will bat. And I'm trying to see if I can figure out why the video is frozen. But it has been for a while. It's a 1-2 count to Vaughn. Arkansas with a 3-2 lead. They scored 3 in the bottom of the 1st. Virginia got 2 in the top of the 1st. That's our scores we play here in the bottom of the, or top of the 3rd. That's foul back. And hit to first, stepping on first base is Case Davis for the first out of the inning, as Vaughn out 3 unassisted. All right, we're going to sign off one more time. Be right back. All right, now we're back. Hi. And the trying to get the video back going there, and the frozen. I'm trying to get the frozen video back going, and I accidentally clicked on another game. So now we're back on the air. If you're watching Virginia and Arkansas Dixie Youth Baseball Majors World Series, 3-2, runner at first, 1 out. That's popped up by Hunter Carell, and the catch made at third base for Virginia. Apologies there as Holden Tyson makes the catch. We did have a video frozen. Now 2 outs of the runner at third. And instead of switching back over, I switched to another game. So now we're back on the air. My apologies. Thank you for the shout out there. Sometimes literally the streams are, because we got 6 games going on at one time. Sometimes literally it's like Ghostbusters. They cross the streams. 2 outs now with a runner at first. Grayson Porter now up, singled in a run in that 3-run first for Arkansas. Arkansas with a 3-2 lead, and there's strike 3. So leadoff walk in that inning to Salazar. No hits for Arkansas, 1 left on. We go to the 4th inning now. Arkansas leads Virginia 3-2. We'll return in a moment. We're live from Oxford, Alabama, 2017 Dixie Youth Baseball. This is the Majors World Series. Marty Paulman with you on JockJive. Back in a moment.
Frustrated. She's having trouble with her defensive player. Look at this sweet pass behind the back. Her 2 on gets it.
And that one is hit on a rope to center field. Watch that one. And it is, oh, what a great diving catch by the center field.
And in that game, it was basically a running back by committee. I mean, you had a lot of guys carrying the football. Is that the protocol for the upcoming season for the backfield of Jackson State?
It's a really nice pitch to get the ground ball double play. Second one.
6-5 is your final. East Georgia advances to the championship game.
Virginia coming up now on the top of the 4th, trailing at 3-2. Again, this is the final game on this field today. We'll be back on the air tomorrow at 3:30 Central. Here on Field 4, it'll be the loser of this game against the loser of the Florida-South Carolina game and for an elimination game. On Field 5, it'll be an elimination game between Texas and Tennessee. Then at 5:45 on this field, Louisiana and Oxford elimination game. Winners bracket game then on Field 5 at 5:45 between the winner of these 2 games going on. And then tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, Georgia, North Carolina on Field 5, Mississippi and Alabama on Field 4, and both in winners bracket games. South Carolina losing to Florida 2-0 right now. As that goes up the middle, it's off the glove of the pitcher Blankenship. And George Hurt has a base hit into center field. 4th hit of the game for Virginia. Leadoff single here in the top of the 4th. Buckingham, Virginia, the Virginia State champion, and Ashtown, Arkansas, the champions for Dixie Youth Baseball Majors from the state of Arkansas. So leadoff tying run here in the top of the 4th. Instead fouled on the first base side of the play by Eli Bryant. He singled and scored. Virginia got their 2 runs in the top of the 1st. Arkansas with their 3 in the bottom. All the runs coming in the 1st inning. 3-2. We're now on the top of the 4th. Now, a little bit after 9 o'clock Central Time here in Oxford. That misses as well. Or even end up 1-1. After today's game is over, you can watch the action again and again on JockJive.com. Go to the same spot you watch the live coverage and watch the archives. Or if you want a DVD of any game in the Dixie Youth Baseball Majors World Series, email info at JockJive.com and we'll get the process started. Well, looks like Arkansas may be making a pitching change here with a 1-1 count, and they will. That'll end the evening for Blankenship. 3+, allowed 4 hits. 39 pitches, 2 runs. Runner on base is his. Ends up with 3 strikeouts and no walks. New pitcher. I mean, another right-hander for Ashdown, Arkansas. Number 5, that is Grayson Porter. So Porter will be the second pitcher of the game for Arkansas. Gunter has gone the first 3 innings for Virginia. Blankenship goes 3+ for Arkansas. So Porter will enter. See where Blankenship moves. I think he'll stay in the game. As that actually is Spencer Patterson behind the plate. Catching for Arkansas. So the runner at first, nobody out here in the top of the 4th. Virginia, that tying run on base. Arkansas will go to the bullpen. Go Marty Lansdale, Arkansas. Nana and Grandpa loves you. Thank you for watching tonight in Arkansas, all around wherever you're watching. I appreciate the Ashdown Panther family, home in Ashdown, Arkansas, watching. Thanks for letting me know that we were off the air, or the video was frozen at least. Then I made it worse for a little bit, but we are on the air now here in the top of the 4th. Thank you for watching in Ashdown. And thanks for the shout-out here on JockJive.com, and thanks for also letting me know we had a technical difficulty. That is good because, again, the video screen right in front of me, I kind of just, after looking at it for a while, I just assume it's fine. But we're good now. Top of the 4th. Virginia with a runner at first. And now we'll have the new pitcher in the game for Ashdown. It'll be Grayson Porter. Eli Bryant, the hitter for Virginia. Arkansas hanging on to a 3-2 lead, top of the 4th. 2-1 Florida over South Carolina. That game in the 3rd. James Hardy with the call over there. And we are underway with our final games of the evening for the Ozone World Series. Anthony Crum with the call of Louisiana and Virginia. They're scoreless in the 3rd. And it'll be field 2. That's field 3. Field 2, Chuck Sebastian will have the call of Alabama, Florida. Last games of the day in the AAA World Series. It'll be Mike Radout calling Texas and Tennessee on field SB1. And Jason Tops with Mississippi and Georgia field SB2. All those games going on right now on JockJive. Here we're on Field 4. Marty Palmer with you with the Dixie Youth Majors World Series. James Hardy calling the action for the Majors on Field 5. 2-2 the count to Bryant. Two is called strike 3. Wait a minute. Oh, that's Gunter. What? One out runner at first. So Gunter strikes out. Bryant singled. He's at first. Well, I'm going to batter behind. This is Jake Carter up and back behind him. Okay. So that was Bryant who led off the inning with a single. So he's 2 for 2. And Gunter strikes out. So one out. Here's Jake Carter with a one. It wasn't? Okay. All right, that's what it was. So that's what it was. It was Schaefer and then George Hurt last inning. So, yeah, there we go. All right, so only 11 hitting for Virginia. So Newton was in the lineup. I guess he's not able to play. Okay, that's what it was. I had him listed in the lineup still. So they only are batting 11. So apologies. They hit 1 through 11. Now they're at 1 through 9. 3-1 the count to Carter, who singled in a run in the first. And that is a late strike call, but full 3-2. Full count 3-2 now. Up, and that is ball 4, as that's behind Carter. So first and second now, 1 out for Virginia. After the walk, here's Camden Allen, who struck out his first time up. First and second, 1 out. Infield comes in at third. Misses outside. Camden Allen struck out his first time up. First and second. 1-1 the count to Allen. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Porter, the second pitcher of the game for Arkansas. Two-one. Nice curveball, but called. Was that called a ball? That was called a strike. Outside corner, 2-2. Two and two now. And that makes it full 3-2. On that, strike 3. So 2 outs now. Second strikeout actually for Porter, so 2 outs now. Here's Holden Tyson, a reshot error in the second. It was left stranded. Ben Gormas is the Virginia coach. Swinging and a miss there by Tyson at the fastball, 0-1. Deal 1 is fouled off at the plate. Actually, no, it got away. Runners will move up. Count is 0-2. That was a swing and a miss, but it was a foul, or not a foul tip. It was just missed. So the runners move up to second and third with 2 outs. Count, though, it was 0-2 to Tyson. The 0-2. High to the backstop. Gets off the net, though, and right back towards the catcher. Blankenship is now catching, by the way. And that bounced right back to him. And no chance for Bryant to score. Count is 1-2. Still second and third, 2 outs. Virginia with a tying run at third. The go-ahead run at second here in the top of the fourth. And well outside. Yep, called a ball, 2-2. The 2-2. Outside, now it's 3-2. Full count, 3-2 now. And that is called strike 3. Took that right on the inside corner. And coming in, getting the job done, Porter strikes out 3, walked 1. 2 left on, 1 hit, and 2 left for Virginia here in the top of the fourth. We go to the bottom of the fourth, 3-2. Arkansas continuing to hang on to the lead. We'll be back in a moment here from Oxford, Alabama after this on JockJive.
Frustrated. She's having trouble with her defensive player. Look at this sweet pass behind the back for 2 on the assist.
And that one is hit on a rope to center field. Watch that one. And it is, oh, what a great diving catch by the center field.
And in that game, it was basically a running back by committee. I mean, you had a lot of guys carrying the football. Is that the protocol for the upcoming season for the backfield of Jackson State?
It's a really nice pitch to get the ground ball double play. Second one.
6-5 is your final. East Georgia advances to the championship game.
Welcome back for the bottom of the fourth. Arkansas leading 3-2. Don't forget to like JockJive on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. We are trying to reach 10,000 Facebook likes and 1,000 Twitter followers this summer. Need your help to get there. When you like us on Facebook, we keep you updated on scores, schedules, game status, and so much more. Just go to JockJive.com and follow the shortcut to all the social media, or simply put JockJive Sports in the search engine. Or at JockJive on Twitter, plus subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit right back to the mound. Porter makes the catch as Kimberlin, pardon me again, I'm on day. Blankenship lines back to the pitcher, and that is still Gunter on the mound for Virginia. So Blankenship reached out there, scored in the first, is out. 1 out. Arkansas trying to add to their 3-2 lead over Virginia. All the runs coming in the first. Virginia with 2 in the top of the first. Arkansas with 3 in the bottom of the first. This is where we stand in the bottom of the fourth. Curveball is a swing and a foul tip by Hunter Fowler. He's behind 0-2. Florida leading South Carolina. That game also is in the fourth. Swing and fouled off again by Fowler, who struck out his first time up. If you're asking me about the camera, can't zoom it in. It doesn't zoom It's a small digital camera. And we are as close to the field as we can get here in Oxford. It is a long way back to the press box from the fields here, Chocoloco Park. Chocoloco Park is outside. 1-2. Apologies, but that is what we were dealing with here. Fowler swings and misses strike 3, so now a strikeout as well for Gunter. 6 strikeouts for Gunter now, and that's 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Two outs. Derek Hilton tripled in a run in the first for Arkansas as he scored all their runs in that first inning. It's that foul over towards field 5 and out of play. One misses high. 2-1 now to Hilton. Gunter going to retire his 6th hitter in a row. He's not only 1 hit since he gave up the 3 runs, 3 hits in the first. I'll be getting near the pitch limit for Virginia team. 2-1 the count. And actually it was 3-1, so that's ball. Actually, it is ball 4. So Hilton will reach. He'll reach first with 2 outs. Second time he's reached in the game. Marty Lansdell, the catcher, grounded out to the pitcher, 1-3, is only at bat. That's in for a strike, 0-1. 0-1 the count. Get off the, actually jammed inside, fouls it back, 0-2. And that is called strike 3, outside corner during the inning. Gunter with another strikeout. Got at least one in every inning. That's 7 in the game. A 2-out walk, a runner left on for Arkansas here in the 4th. As we go to the 5th, it remains Arkansas 3, Virginia 2. We'll return in a moment. This opening day of the Dixie Youth Baseball Majors World Series live from Oxford, Alabama, here on JockJive.
Frustrated. She's having trouble with her defensive player. Look at this sweet pass behind the back. For 2 on his.
And that one is hit on a rope to center field. Watch that one. And it is, oh, what a great diving catch by the center field.
And in that game, it was basically a running back by committee. I mean, you had a lot of guys carrying the football. Is that the protocol for the upcoming season for the backfield of Jackson State?
It's a really nice pitch to get the ground ball double play. Second one.
6-5 is your final. East Georgia advances to the championship game.
Go to the top of the 5th. Virginia down 3-2. They'll be batting with 8, 9, and 1. It'll be Dylan Kimberlin, Harrison Mitchell, and Braden Schaefer due up. Against Grayson Porter as Arkansas again leading 3-2. All the runs coming in the first inning. Swing and a miss at the high fastball, 0-1. Kimberlin sacrificed out 1-3 in the second inning, moving the runner over. Blooper, and then it'll be called at third on the fair territory there on the dirt. The catch is made by Derek Hilton for the first out. So Kimberlin out, 1 out, top of the 5th. Harrison Mitchell struck out his first time. Mitchell, the number 9 batter. Leadoff hitter Braden Schaefer is on deck. Check swing, and he went around. Count 1-1. One is taken for strike 2, 1-2. Good look at Buckingham and Desmond from Uncle Willie. Thank you for watching in Virginia. 3-2 the count. Now to Mitchell. And a swing and a miss, strike 3. Another strikeout for Grayson Porter. He struck out 4 of the 6 hitters he's faced to this point. He's walked 1 and he's retired 5, 4 by strikeout. Braden Schaefer now up the top of the order for Virginia with 2 outs. Grounded out twice to the pitcher and a second, 0 for 2. That is a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Late call. Arkansas hanging on to this lead, 3-2 here in the top of the 5th. And hit to second, goes off the second baseman's glove. Flip to first, and not going to be in time. As moving over there, Hunter Correll trying to make that play in the hole. And instead, ends up being a hit for Schaefer. His speed to get down that line probably beats that anyway on that flip. So runner is at first with 1 out, or 2 outs. A tying run for Virginia. Here in the top of the 5th. George Hurt is 0 for 2. He's flown to center and flown to left. Got that as a hit, which would be the 5th of the game for Virginia. It's unofficial. It's now 2-0. Coming up in August on JockJive.com. Right now, the AAA Ozona Majors Dixie Youth World Series, Dixie Baseball World Series, Georgia Military College Football, Navarre Football, Great American Rivalries, and so much more. Plus this fall, SWAC football, soccer, and volleyball, plenty of high school football, the ACCC Game of the Week, and more. A litany of reasons you need to come back to JockJive.com often. 3-0 the count now to Hurt. And that is a strike, 3-1. Hilton coming in from third was down as if he thought it might be bunted or hit at him. 3-1 is a swing and a miss, and we're full again, 3-2. And that is hitting the center field, base hit. Heading to third, the throw is not in time as Schaefer will go to third. Hurt goes to second on the throw to third, and now Virginia's got second and third, 2 outs. Now Eli Bryant, who has 2 hits today, now will bat with the tying run at third. Go ahead and run at second and 2 outs. Virginia's left 4 on base, at least 1 in every inning except the third. So now Arkansas will make a change. And third pitcher of the game for them coming up with 2 on 2 outs. 32 is the new pitcher. That is Derek Hilton. So Porter, an inning and 2/3. Allowed 2 hits so far, no runs. Runners on base belong to him. 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. So Derek Hilton will enter the game, the right-hander, who was at third. Third pitcher of the game for Arkansas with 2 on 2 outs. Eli Bryant has singled twice. This is outside. And now it's 2-0 to Bryant. Left-handed hitter up again. Virginia, as he did last inning, has second and third with 2 outs. Tying run at third, go ahead and run at second. There's a strike on the outside corner, 2-1. Arkansas, we love you, and Coach Logan Mounts and JW and Chad, y'all are awesome. Thank you for your shout out. Swing, and a miss there by Bryant, and it's even now 2-2. This is Wild with 2 on, 2 outs, and the count 2-2. Virginia trying to get off the 2. Schneid here, 3-2, and there's strike 3. So the inning ends as coming in, Hilton gets the strikeout. No runs, 2 hits, 2 left on for Virginia as we now head to the bottom of the 5th. It remains 3-2, Arkansas leading it. And we'll return in a moment for the bottom of the 5th, live from Oxford, Alabama, here on JockJive.
Frustrated. She's having trouble with her defensive player. Look at this sweet pass behind the back. Her 2 on gets
and that one is hit on a rope to center field. Watch that one. And it is, oh, what a great diving catch by the center field.
And in that game, it was basically a running back by committee. I mean, you had a lot of guys carrying the football. Is that the protocol for the upcoming season for the backfield of Jackson State?
It's a really nice pitch to get the ground ball double play. Second one.
6-5 is your final. East Georgia advances to the championship game.
When we go to the bottom of the 5th, Arkansas holding on to a 3-2 lead. Due up this inning will be Spencer Patterson, Case Davis, and Dylan Rose. Arkansas has led from the bottom of the 1st. When they scored all 3 of their runs after Virginia scored 2 in the top of the 1st. And now Virginia has left 2 on, 2nd and 3rd of the last 2 innings, and Arkansas will see if they can add to this lead here in the bottom of the 5th. Blankenship went 3 innings, allowed 4 hits, 2 runs, both earned, no walks, 3 strikeouts. Grayson Porter, an inning and 2/3, allowed 2 hits, no runs, 1 walk, 4 Ks, as Hilton got the final out in the top of the 5th. Gunter will continue for Virginia. Patterson struck out his first at bat. He fouls it back. Gunter now just threw his 80th pitch, so basically has 1 batter, probably 2 here maybe. Swing and a miss by Patterson, and it's 0-2. Well, he's turned it around since the 1st. He gave up 3 runs in that inning and has been shut down ever since. One the count. Or 1-2, pardon me. 8-9-1 for Arkansas. As the 1-2 is a little bit low, 2-2. And that is called strike 3. How about that? Came back on the inside corner for another strikeout. Patterson strikes out for the 2nd time in the game, 1 out in the 5th. It's 8 strikeouts, and that actually will do it. Yep, Virginia will have to make a change, as that is the pitch limit for Gunter. Nice job he did after the 1st. Gave up all 3 runs in that inning. Ends up getting into the 5th, 4 1/3. Allowed only 1 hit since the 1st, 4 hits and 3 runs. And he leaves here. 2 of the runs were earned. Oh, he's got 1 more pitch. Okay, well, never mind. Why not just go ahead all the way to the limit here? So 1 out. Here's Case Davis, who singled his first time up. So they're going to let Gunter pitch 1 here, and he pops it up. And And that will get towards the third base dugout, and no signal, so it falls foul. So Davis will be back up there. One out, nobody on, as the Virginia catcher, Jake Carter, will come to the mound. One out, nobody on. And that will miss to make it 2-1. Now to 3-1. Well, nobody on. 3-1 is a late strike call. Full 3-2. Well, Gunter going over the 85 pitch limit now with this last batter. Will not be able to pitch for 48 hours at least. That is the rule in Dixie Youth Baseball. 2-1 that game in the fifth as well. One-run game between Florida and South Carolina. James Hardy with that call on field 5. Still no score on the Ozone game. Virginia and Louisiana in the bottom of the fourth. (3-2), and that, well, either way, it's ball 4. So Davis will walk with 1 out. It's officially a walk. It would be only the third of the game by, actually the fourth by Gunter. He has walked 4. 7, 8 strikeouts, and now Gunter will be pulled. So now that'll end his day. 4 hits allowed, 3 runs. Runner at first also belongs to him. 4 walks, and he strikes out 8. 8 strikeouts, at least 1 in every inning, and now Virginia will go to the bullpen with 1 out. Here in the bottom of the fifth, the runner at first base for Arkansas. So the new pitcher will be number 20, George Hurt. So George Hurt now the new pitcher for Virginia. Gunter will exit after 4 1/3. Virginia still down a run, 3-2. Trying to stay within a run as they will come up in the top of the 6th as the visiting team. If you want to send shout-outs, continue to send those at 904-525-1324. Been pretty slow with those at times today. We haven't gotten some in the last couple of games. This opening day of the Dixie Youth Baseball Majors, AAA, and Ozone World Series, live from Oxford, Alabama. Chocoloco Park is where we are. Hurt continues to throw his warm-up tosses. Don't forget to like JockJive on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. We're trying to reach 10,000 Facebook likes and 1,000 Twitter followers this summer. I need your help to get there. And when you like us on Facebook, we keep you updated on scores, schedules, game status, and so much more. So go to JockJive.com and follow the shortcut to all the social media, or simply put JockJive Sports in the search engine of Facebook or at JockJive on Twitter. Plus, subscribe to our YouTube channel. 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss quickly there as Dylan Rose strikes out on 3 pitches. So now 2 outs. Quick strikeout there by George Hurt. So 2 outs. Here's Hunter Correll, who walked, scored in the first, popped a third in the second inning, 1 for 2. I do have a shout out. If Arkansas wins this game, what time will they play tomorrow? The answer to that is 5:45. 5:45 Central Time if Arkansas wins. Yes, we are streaming all of the games here, so thank you for the shout out. We will be streaming again tomorrow. Shout out to the announcer. Appreciate that. Doing a great job. Trying to. Apologize for any technical difficulties during this game. It's been a good one. 3-2 here in the bottom of the 5th. We have 2 outs and the runner at first. Arkansas hanging on to that lead. But if Arkansas wins, they'll play at 5:45 tomorrow against the South Carolina-Florida winner, which is now on the top of the 6th as that's hit to short. And a throw across made in the inning. As what it was Hurt who had been there. Shortstop throws over to get Correll. That'll end the inning. So Arkansas with a 1-out walk. They leave a runner on. We head to the 6th. If Arkansas were unable to hold on to this lead, they would play tomorrow at 3:30 Central in the elimination game. But they do lead 3-2. We'll head to the top of the 6th. Last chance for Virginia after this here on JockJive.
She's frustrated. She's having trouble with her defensive player. Look at this sweet pass behind the back. Hurts 2 on the assist.
And that one is hit on a rope to center field. Watch that one. And it is, oh, what a great diving catch by the center field.
And in that game, it was basically a running back by committee. I mean, you had a lot of guys carrying the football. Is that the protocol for the upcoming season for the backfield of Jackson State?
It's a really nice pitch to get the ground ball double play. Second one.
6-5 is your final. East Georgia advances to the championship game.
Last chance for Virginia. This is opening day, so obviously no one will be eliminated, but they do trail 3-2. They don't want to go into the losers bracket. They would have an elimination game tomorrow at 3:30 Central against the South Carolina-Florida loser, which Florida leads 2-1. That's in the top of the 6th. Both these games were 1-run top of the 6th with the visiting team down. No, I'm just talking about that. So here is Justin Gunner leading it off. He was the starting pitcher. Doubled in the only run of the game, or actually one of the 2 runs for Virginia, and scored one of those 2 runs back in the first. Derek Hilton trying to finish this off for Arkansas. And we did get a shout out about Arkansas, but if they win this game at 5:45 tomorrow Central Time. Yes, we are bringing all the games to you here on JockJive this week. Hit into left field, and that's a base hit for Gunter, who is 2 for 3 now. And Virginia again was the leadoff hitter on base. 7th hit of the game for them. They actually out-hit Arkansas 7-4. As Gunter's at first, leading off the top of the 6th. Jake Carter singled in a run in the first, walked in the 4th. Now it's bunted by Carter. Hilton off the mound, lobs to first. Sacrifice will go 1-3. Does his job there, does Carter. He was 1 for 1 to that point. That does not count as an at-bat, so he's still 1 for 1 with a sacrifice. Tying run goes to second with 1 out. Camden Allen has struck out twice. He'll hit now. This game has been 3-2 since the first. Virginia with 2 in the top of the first. Arkansas with 3 in the bottom of the first. Nothing since. Hilton with that interesting motion has had us fouled over the third base dugout. Swing and a miss by Allen. He's behind 0-2. 0-2 now. Tying run is at second for Virginia. 1 out. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Hilton came in last inning. That's the second strikeout. 2 outs now. It's going to be up to Holden Tyson, who has reached on an error and struck out. Arkansas trying to hold on here. And that game is a final as well. Florida's won. The game has ended nearly about the same time, although this game not over yet. Florida 2, South Carolina 1. They got all their runs in the first at Florida, with 2 in the bottom of the first. So that puts South Carolina in an elimination game tomorrow. See if Virginia can tie this game up. Otherwise, they will be going into the elimination game tomorrow. As the count 0-2, though, quickly here to Holden Tyson. Oh, and 2 now. Game started around, let's just start at 8. It was around 8:10 to 8:15. So Central, that is. 0-2 now. The pitch. And hit to second. And good roll on the dirt. Throw to first is made by the second baseman, Hunter Correlli, in the inning and in the game, as Tyson grounds out 4-3. A leadoff single for Virginia. And they leave that runner stranded. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left on. Virginia did have their chances late in this game. They left 2 on each of the last 2 innings and 1 on this inning. So they end up leaving in the game. Virginia leaves 7 on base. Arkansas holds on, and they win by a final with 3-2, getting all their runs in the bottom of the first. Virginia getting their runs in the top of the first. So Arkansas tomorrow. That'll be Ashdown, Arkansas, and Bushnell, South Sumter, Florida, in a winner's bracket game, 5:45. That'll be on field 5. James Hardy will have the call of that game. And on this field tomorrow at 3:30, it'll be Virginia and South Carolina. Elimination game between those two. As our schedule tomorrow for Dixie Youth Majors, Virginia and South Carolina on field 4 at 3:30. Texas and Tennessee on field 5. Those are elimination games. Louisiana and Oxford on field 4 at 5:45 on this field. That's an elimination game. Arkansas and Florida in the winner's bracket on field 5 at 5:45. And then at 8 o'clock tomorrow night in the winner's bracket, Mississippi and Alabama here on field 4. Georgia and North Carolina on field 5. Thanks to our entire crew here in Oxford, Alabama. Thanks to Dixie Youth Baseball and the officials as well. Go Ashdown, Arkansas. Final shout out of the night. Thanks to you for watching and for your shout outs. Thanks to Mike Radout, Chuck Sebastian, Anthony Crum for helping with the setup today. Also Jason Thompson, who also helped set up. And also thanks to James Hardy. I'm Marty Paulman. And thank you for watching. Thanks you to Dixie Youth Baseball and Robert Williamson, who's the president founder of JockJive. Final again, Arkansas 3, Virginia 2. So long. You've been watching the 2017 Dixie Youth Baseball Majors World Series live from Oxford, Alabama on JockJive. Good night.